Hey, welcome to Advance to Goal. So I'm doing a live in the middle of the day instead of at like 5 in the morning on that 10-day challenge that I've created for the people who are participating in it. I'm going to go over what you do. It's like a 10-day challenge for a 20-minute walk each day. You're going to do these 5 different steps. So the first part of your walk, what you're going to do is you're going to doing this breathing exercise. It's like breath walking. So you're breathing in through the nose for 4 count and then out through the mouth. So I'll demonstrate it. So for the first 5 minutes of your walk on this 20-minute walk, hey Mary, I'm live and it's not like 5 in the morning. So you're getting to watch it live in real time as I'm doing it. So the first portion is breathe in through the nose and then out to the mouth. I'll demonstrate it just like this. So this gets the blood flowing and it got your circulatory system moving. So if you do that for the first 5 minutes of your walk, it's bizarre. I mean, it actually does have an effect. It's like, I can't scientifically explain exactly why this stuff works. I mean, I got it from a Tony Robbins event that I went to, and it was like, well, I tried it, and ever since I've been doing it, it really does have an impact. So you just spend like 5 minutes when you're doing this little walk, doing this breathing, just focus on your breathing and get the body, the circulatory system moving and the blood flowing. So it's in through the nose for 4 count. I got to watch out for the cars because I'm out here while I'm doing this. In through the nose for 4 count and out through the mouth, just like this. So as I'm going for my midday walk here, I'm actually walking this little doggy here, but so I'm no extra time, not time. So I'm just doing the same little exercise while I'm doing this walk, in through the nose and out through the mouth. So you're going to do that for, approximately 5 minutes while you're on your walk. And as I said before, if you're doing this 10-day challenge, maybe you're going to try and do it like 10 consecutive days. And the reason I came up with 10 days was because I figured if you do it for 10 days, that's giving it a fair chance to see if you think it's effective or not. I'm laughing at myself looking at how silly I look in the camera with my 3 strands of hair floating up when I don't have my baseball cap on. So again, squirrel moment. Hey, you're on the 20-minute walk. You're going to do the breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Just for 4 count, in through the nose. So back to the story. So I came up with this. I thought if people give it the 10 days, they get a fair chance to say, oh, you know what? Yeah, I like parts of that, but I didn't like others. So that's why it's a 10-day challenge. See how it works for you. Now, I believe if you do it for 10 consecutive days, that will have the best impact. But you could do it for Monday through Friday and take the weekend off and do it another Monday through Friday. You do it 10 times, you're going to say, yeah, I think this really there's something to this that works. So that's why I say 10-day challenge. And if you're really up for it, you could say, I'm going to do it 10 consecutive days. If I miss one of those 10 days, I'm going to start at day 1 again. So whatever works best for you. But I think at least try it for 10 days, one way or the other, before you judge whether you think this works or not. So the first portion of your 20-minute walk is going to be doing that breath walking, where you're breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth for the first 5 minutes. I have to switch hands because I'm spinning around here. Come on, let's go. So you're gonna do that for the first 5 minutes. Now you can keep doing this as I'm talking. I wanted to share something. I have a guest speaker in July that I hooked him in, James Baldwin, not the actor James Baldwin, a different James Baldwin from Toastmasters, who's going to be a guest speaker on Advance to Go on July 6th at 7:30 p.m. I'll be sending out the Zoom ID and passcode. So hey, if you could get to that, it's about goals and how important it is. And hey, we're almost halfway through the year. Keep doing the breathing while I'm talking. We're halfway through the year, so it's, you can still get a lot done for 2022. So I have a guest speaker, as I said, and that's going to be July 6th, 7:30 p.m. So after you do that first 5 minutes of your breathing on your 20-minute walk, the next thing you're going to be doing is a gratitude list. Just go through everything and everyone that you're grateful for. Now this one, I just start with my family. I start with my youngest son, Jordan, and his significant other, Bridget, and their pets, their dog and their cat, and my son, Benjamin, and Nicole, and the grandchildren, Forrest and Fisher. And I really just think about them, how grateful I am that they're alive and healthy, and what a blessing to have them in my life. So if you're just thinking of specifically your family and loved ones, it's you just feel good. You just feel good, That's why not feel good. So just be grateful that you're alive and if you're healthy and all the other blessings you have in your life, and just spend 5 minutes thinking of it. Have you have a shelter, if you have a roof over your head and food, just the basics, Sometimes the simple pleasures are the best. So spend 5 minutes going over a gratitude list and really think about it. How grateful you are for all these people in your life and all the blessings. And there's nothing like having an attitude of gratitude. It's just a right way to start your day. If you're doing it in the morning or in the middle of the day, it's like pressing a reset. If you're having a rough day and you go for a walk in the middle of the day, it's oh yeah, look at what I have to be grateful for. Or sometimes people are real busy and they'll do it, go for a walk at night. So it might be even in the evening. That's fine. But I say at least try it for 10 days, for 20 minutes, and go through these different steps. The first one is the breath walking. Get the circulatory system moving. And then the next portion is the gratitude list. All the things you have, the blessings, all the things we have to be grateful for, people in our lives. I'm grateful that I'm out here walking. I have legs and arms and I'm healthy. That's just so happy and grateful that I'm healthy. What a blessing that is. So after you go to your gratitude list, and don't stress over it, give or take for 5 minutes. It doesn't have to be exact, just that felt like the right amount of time to go through my gratitude list. Then you're going to go into a visualization exercise. And I'm sorry about the bounciness of the camera, but I'm holding a stick with the camera in one hand and a leash walking the dog in the other. So I'm kind of jouncing around a bit, but go through that visualization process. And if you've seen any of my other videos, I talk about it and how easy that is to do when we're a kid. We're just sitting in the classroom daydreaming about all the fun things you're going to do when you get out of school for the summer. It was just so easy to do when we were young. Come on, let's go. And there's no reason why you can't get back to that, Get that clear vision that you want to create for yourself. For me, it's spending time with my family. Hey, Rich, you're on, man. I'm live, doing my live here, brother. The marathon, man. Yeah, Rich is going to be doing a marathon in December. And it's going to be for a fundraiser for I believe it's the children that have cancer. That I'll think of the group, unless he types it in here. But he does it all the time. He's done half marathons for them to raise money. And why is it escaping me? But he is going to be doing that marathon in December. So get back on track here. So then you go through the visualization, and what that is you get a clear vision of the future you want to create for yourself. For me, I'm thinking, oh my goodness, I see myself in that 2024, because now they keep kicking it back, Volkswagen bus camper. Because my 1977, it's a little rough. I love that camper, but I vision the future, driving in that with my grandkids at the beach and my boys and the family hanging out. So you get that clear vision of what you're going to create for yourself. Maybe it's financial freedom, financial abundance. I'm getting ready to cut in the woods, so this might get a little dark on this walk here. So get that clear vision in your head. And Napoleon Hill talks about this. He says, I ask not for divine providence or more riches, but for more wisdom with which to accept and use wisely the riches I received at birth in the form of the power to control and direct my mind to whatever ends I desire. And you want to take control of your mind, what you're thinking, the thoughts. So you get that clear vision, just like people worry, like, somebody's late for dinner, or they didn't get here, and you're worried that they had an accident and all that, but it didn't even happen. So you're worrying about something that didn't even happen. So if you have the power to do that, you certainly have the power to get that vision in your mind of the future you want to create for yourself, and enjoy it in advance. Enjoy the moment in advance. So that's what the visualization is about. You're going to do that for the next 5 minutes on this 20-minute walk. Get a clear vision of the future you want to create for yourself. Maybe it's in business or in a relationship or whatever area it is. And just step into it and feel it as if you're there. And I know I've had people say, hey, that's kind of tough to do. But again, just think of it as like you're daydreaming, like when you were a kid. And it gets easier. Get that clear vision and enjoy the moment. Step into it. It's just the only difference is it's a matter of time before you're there. You're going to be there, so why not enjoy it in advance? So after you do the visualization on the 20 minutes walk, you're going to do incantations. And the incantations, there's a difference between incantations and affirmations. And I've shared this before that, Saturday Night Live made a skit. They had a character named Stuart Smalley, and he was like this real happy, trying to be a happy guy. And he'd be like, oh, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy. And you kind of got the feeling that he wasn't really happy by doing those, affirmations. So sometimes affirmations don't always hit home. I do them, and I really, they do tend to work for me. Not all the time. But when you do incantations, you're physically moving your body. And I don't know what the difference, like why it just connects, because you're breathing and moving. So I'm going to share a couple that I do. And when you're on this 20-minute walk, just make up your own, or you could use the ones I got. I got them from Tony Robbins. I figured they're good enough for Tony Robbins. They're good enough for me. The one is, every day in every way, I'm getting stronger and stronger. Every day in every way, I'm getting stronger and stronger. Every day in every way, I'm getting healthier and healthier. Every day in every way, I'm getting healthier and healthier. So I use those when I'm on my walk. And so, I turn it into a run sometimes in the morning. Or a couple more I'll give you. God's wealth is circulating in my life. His wealth flows to me in avalanches of abundance. All my needs, desires, and goals are met instantaneously with infinite intelligence, for I'm one with God, and God is everything. Amen. So I'm on this walk. I wanted to just share that with you.